Hi Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your February 2nd to the 9th, 2025 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you are interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, or a healing, check out my website, danehartguidedmessages.com. It's listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So if you are sensitive to sound, this is the time to mute the reading. The energy will still be washing over you, and then just unmute once the singing bowl is put away. So let's take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds. Letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. Oh, excuse me, I'm going to cough for just a little bit. And now I'm going to take a sip of water. I apologize, Pisces. Ooh, there we go. Okay, now let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Oh my word, I love that the 10 of Pentacles is right here. I love that for you. It crowns the whole reading. That's fantastic. Then you have the star. Lovely. The Ace of Cups, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. The Moon, Pisces, that's you. The 7 of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands, the Ace of Swords, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. The 2 of Pentacles, the 9 of Wands, and the 8 of Pentacles. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. Let me just check, make sure you can see everything. Okay, that looks good on my end. Sorry about the shadow. All right. So let's talk about this time. You have the beautiful star energy also linked to Aquarius, January 20th to February 18th timeframe. But we have very strong Aquarius energy coming forward because we have Mercury in Aquarius during this week, which brings mental alertness, adaptability, and curiosity. We also have Mercury from the 2nd to the 4th trine Jupiter, which brings optimism, cheerfulness, tolerance. It's just a really lovely energy that can carry all the way through the week if we nurture it, if we want it to. There's also a beautiful relaxing energy, a beautiful socialization energy for this week where it's really nice to be around people. It's really nice to go and to do things or to be quiet and to have people over. I mean, that's just going to be a beautiful connective energy for this time. And it's something that you will really revel in. With the 10 of Pentacles crowning everything, this is a generational blessing. Now, it's also coming out of a generational curse, or what you have perceived as a generational curse. I do air quotes here because a generational curse is lessons that have to be learned. It's not a curse. It's just things that we haven't learned, like our whomever raised us didn't know it, and so they passed down that ignorance to us, and then it was a struggle, or that struggle to us, more struggle than ignorance, and we perpetuated it. And here, it's like, I'm breaking that cycle. I don't want that in my sphere, or I didn't even know that that was something that needed to be broken. It can be, taking care of ourselves when others in our line, or even in our past life self, we didn't take care of ourselves. It's changing the narrative. It's embracing loving, and I want to say a bit of control over our world, but also the sense of I'm being proactive within my existence. It doesn't mean that it's all up to us. It's not toxic positivity. It means that I have a blessing coming forward that has been waiting for generations to be claimed. And that is beautiful. I'm just so excited. It's prosperity, it's success, it's a completion of a cycle when it comes to money or what you value as much as money. So being aware of that, it is preparing for the future. It is giving to the next generation. It is, building things up in the most exquisite way. And it leads us to the star. It leads us to our dreams. It leads us to our inner thoughts, inner beliefs, inner desires. And it also leads us to this place where we were afraid to let these dreams come forward. And now Spirit's like, well, let them shine. This is what you want inwardly. And this is what you have been afraid to step into the energy of. And now, Pisces, you're not afraid anymore. This is also very strong Aquarius energy. I believe I already said that, but January 20th to February 18th. So if you're born on the cusp with Aquarius, if you have Aquarius in your chart, that comes through very powerfully. Then we have the Ace of Cups. This is God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, handing you a gift just for you. Because you are the moon. You are represented by the moon in the major arcana. This is a gift of love. This is a gift of healing. This is a gift of big emotions. So do be aware of that we can be a little bit intense emotionally. So for ourselves, it might not be with other people, but for ourselves, we can have, as people like to say, or as little kids like to say, oh, I have big emotions, right? And so here it is looking at things and saying, okay, when is the emotion getting too big? What is it that I need to express? Why is my cup runneth over, right? And why are the tears coming? Or why is the frustration coming? What are we afraid of emotionally, becoming aware of to embrace our heart and embrace our love? And this then leads us to an emotional cleanse, which can be very, very, very intense, but it's also going to be very liberating. It might not be intense for some Pisces, it might be very calm, but there's also going to be a sense of like, I'm going deeper into my emotional self. It leads us then to the moon. And the moon is absolutely beautiful. It's us looking at the shadows of things. It is us coming through as the very essence of ourselves. We are ruled by Neptune, the ruler of the unseen world. Dreams are important to us. We have to give ourselves the grace to dream, the permission to open up our soul to what we sacredly want, and to look at the shadows of things, not to have everything have to be illuminated. Because we're human beings, right? Human beings are sight hunters. So that's why we love to just like light pollute everything, like absolutely flood it with light. And then it feels safe. But letting ourselves sit in the shadow, sit in the quiet, sit in the calm, that's going to be very important. And it can be a little bit scary, not having something playing in our ears, but to have ourselves calmly sit and say, what do I want? How am I opening up the door? Where do I want to be? It moves us then to the Seven of Pentacles, being patient. We also have the beautiful green snake right here, which we have entered into a green snake year in this lunar year. So just being aware of that is going to be beautifully important as well. This sense of opening up our hearts, our souls to what we deeply desire. It moves us then to the Four of Wands. Now, the Four of Wands is the minor arcana marriage card. It is celebration. It's a celebration as big as a wedding. It's joy, it's intensity, it's beauty, it's brilliance. So with the Four of Wands, we are embracing celebrating. We are embracing new job opportunities. We are embracing a yes, I can spirit. We are stepping away from fear and stepping into joy. And that is going to be very empowering for us. It is a sense of I am embracing what I deeply want and also what I deeply want to celebrate in my life. So that is beautiful. It moves us then to the Ace of Swords. Now, this is God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, handing us two gifts. These are emotional gifts. So these aren't the gifts of the wands or the pentacles, which we can have real life application to, like work and finances, right? Here, with the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups, it's clarity of mind. It's a knowing that's coming forward with the mind, with the Ace of Swords, and it's an opening of the heart, which they all have real world applications. But sometimes it's harder to see the spiritual gifts. We take this, why? Because the star is here. The star is Aquarius energy. Aquarius is taking the gift of the sword, of the knowledge, of the understanding. Here, what's very interesting is that she has the sword in her hand, right? And she's slaying dragons, but dragons in the shadows. What are you looking at here with the moon energy? You're looking at the shadows of things and holding sacred the shadows that we have once pushed away. So it can be slaying the dragons that overwhelm us, but it can also be knowing that we have the power of the voice, not to let fear overpower us. It moves us to the Two of Pentacles, and it moves us to a place of balance. It moves us to a place of understanding. It's also saying, hey, don't take on too much. Like 2 things this week that you really want to get done, make that your focus. You will have a tendency, Pisces, to take on too much because you are a water sign energy. Same goes for air sign energy. You take on too much, you feel burnt out. Whereas fire sign energies can, and earth sign energies, they can take on more and not feel burnt out because they are dealing in the more concrete and not coming from having to like translate everything from the spiritual into the concrete. So just being aware of that duality here. Balancing what you love, balancing what you want, seeing what you desire. And it's very interesting that we then move to the 9 of Wands. You're tired of fighting. It's like, listen, I'm not going to go into this. I have been battle wearied. I have gone through things. There has been an intensity in my life. I'm not going to go through fighting anymore. I am going to take care of my soul and myself and what I need in order to move forward. So if this is going to be a battle, if this is going to be a fight, I don't want to. I don't want to do it. And it doesn't mean that you roll over, right? It means that you step back and you say, I don't want this fight, but I will stand up for myself, right? I will protect me and what I need and how I need to move forward. But you're going to do so through work, through very hard work, through diligence, through determination, through, dotting your I's and crossing your T's. And there's a real sense of being very blessed when it comes to your work ethic, but also when it comes to putting in the energy and seeing the results. So there's a blessing here when it comes to work. Don't let that make you a workaholic, because you do need to fill your cup with joy and energy and going outside and having fun and laughter. But here with the 8 of Pentacles, just be mindful that you are blessed when it comes to work, when it comes to getting the job done, to seeing the roots of things, growing things out. The roses and the bees are going to be fantastic. I mean, those are fantastic guiding lights for you. Okay, so if you see bee imagery, if you see roses, that's going to be Spirit's way of talking to you to say, hey, what are you working on? How do you want to move this forward? And that's going to be beautiful. Okay, so let's see what Spirit has to say here. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Ooh, this one. Oh, we have the Loon. And it says, pay attention to your dream time. Yes, that's exactly, excited. That's exactly what Spirit was saying. Messages of guidance are drifting in. So pay attention to your dream time, to the shadows of it all. Oh, goodness. Let me just fix that as the cards flew out of my hands. Okay. And then let's see what our chakra energy is. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. So this one just jumped right out. Psychic development. This is the 3rd eye chakra. You are so psychically attuned. Okay. You are like, it's kind of like when you have an instrument that isn't tuned and then the instrument gets tuned. It is like, oh my gosh, that's so beautiful, right? This is just such beauty. I want to like hear this music all the time. You have the ability, Pisces, to be exquisitely psychically attuned and to let that music play in your life, but it's scary and it's overwhelming. So tapping your 3rd eye chakra can be very, very great for breaking up blockages that are holding you back. I know people say, Dane, you haven't made up tapping. I know that. My mom did this with me when I was a very, very little girl. So I am well aware, but I want everybody to utilize the tools around us and our energy tools to be able to open up the doors of success to us. So tapping your 3rd eye chakra, like it helps release the tension in our face, which we might not be aware of, but we hold a lot of tension in our brow, in our jaw. Tapping, if you wear glasses, like right above where your glasses sit or right where your glasses sit, right above the top of your ears, if you don't wear glasses, okay, is a great place to tap as well, as it releases a lot of energy and it releases a lot of tension in the face, which helps to let in our deeper insights, to help calm us and settle us and guide us. It moves us then to our chakra energy. Well, not our chakra energy, we just did that. Our energy to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. This is the Lovers. Be mindful of lust over love, okay? So when the Lovers comes in as a tool to be mindful of, it is lust. It is like, oh wow, this is so exciting. It can be a person that we meet and we're like blown off our feet and we're like, whoa. Or it can be, a job that we're like totally like allured by and like we haven't done, but we are totally entranced by. So here, that's the energy. It's like something that is very entrancing without having ever really experienced it. So it's a person who can be like just wonderfully entrancing, but you don't really know them, right? So here, just be mindful of that energy. Go deeper. It's not going to be bad to go deeper. It's going to be really important to go deeper into what you love instead of what you lost. So just know that with work, with art, with people, with anything, it is about really embracing what you love, not just what looks good or is like a bit like, ooh, shiny, type of deal. It moves us then to our subconscious spirit message, and it's the eagle. It says you are learning all aspects of spiritual connection and reaching new heights, and you are. And you can find it to be a little bit overwhelming. So just being aware of that and showing yourself grace is going to be very important. Our subconscious chakra energy is Mother Earth, connecting with the earth. Being outside is a very energetic, charging way for you. But also knowing that Mother Earth, when people sit there and say, oh my gosh, there's such an Earth Mother, it usually means that they're super sacrificing, that they do, of course, everything for everybody else and have this certain, very natural way to them. You do not have to be a giving tree. You do not have to give all yourself with nothing in return to embrace Mother Earth. Mother Earth is fierceness. She's tornadoes and hurricanes and, chaos and destruction, right? She's winds that howl and fire and everything. Like we've seen what Mother Earth is. And yet we still think, oh, it's just caring and nurturing. No, it's a fierceness too. And so it's acknowledging all aspects of ourselves. It's healing. It's empowering. And it's moving us forward in a way that says, I do not just have to be sacrificing. I am a fierceness too, and I am a power on this earthly plane. And I get to embrace that. However you identify yourself, however you see yourself, you get to embrace and identify with the fierceness of being alive and of the beauty that is you. And it moves us then to the energy to be mindful of, which is the world. Just like everything, just be mindful of everything. No, it is also a sense here of being mindful of kind of wanting to do too much, especially during this week where you feel so like energized socializing and like so like revved up to go. Being mindful because it's the quiet moments that are going to be the absolute best for you. And this is also saying, don't get caught up just discovering the outside world. Get caught up discovering the inner world as well, because there's a richness there that you can overlook, Pisces, and that would be a real shame. Our subconscious, spirit message is the chakra. No, yeah. I can know my words. This is our tarot message, which is the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is honor your sleep, honor your quiet time, and honor your story. Because there is so much more to you than you realize. And there is such power to you that you are embracing. All right? All right, Pisces. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time, of this week, and of ourselves. So let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this week and of us. So take a nice deep breath in. This is the time to pause. If you are sound sensitive, let the energy just wash over you. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Pisces. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. Have a blessed week. Bye.